Hey, welcome back to While You're In There, gang. So we're gonna get these elbows into the valve cover today with the new grommets. Um, this is a hard part to find for me. This comes out of the back one, the one in the back of the valve cover, like this, and then it goes into that intake manifold where I couldn't figure out where one went. Well, that's what this is from. And my old one is really beat up. See if I get close enough here. I can actually almost pull it out sideways. You can see the fitting in the hose, yeah. But on the other end of it, it's split even worse. Let's see if I can get that in the shot or not. Probably not. But anyhow, once upon a time, good, like 5 years ago, I put black duct tape around this. And it actually seemed to seal it up. I mean, it was super sticky when I peeled it off, too, still 5 years later. But anyway, that was a hard part to find. So what that's called, I found it in a book. It's called a CCV tube. So C, and the letter V. And it's a Crown Automotive part number. I'll give you the part number here so you can find it easy. Actually, I can't read it on that. I got my receipt. I got it at Quadratech, and it was pretty expensive. It was $36.99. Shipping, it came to $52. Anyway, here's the part number. 485-4265. And what they got here is CRO crankcase vent tube 96 to 04 4.0 liter. But you want that part number again, it's 485-4265. Alright, so, but here's my old fitting here. I'll just yank that out of there real quick. I'll put a little bit of this lube on it. I mean, thread sealer. And I'm using liquid kind. Because you want to have a good seal in there. Because a lot of air is going to be sucking through this thing. So you want it to seal up good. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this on the block. Or I mean the intake manifold. So I got to move the camera real quick. And that's going to be a 9/16 fitting on that. So let me move this camera over and see if I can't tilt it up a bit. There we go. That's the back of the valve cover there. I got a paper towel in there just to keep some dirt falling in there because I haven't been out here in like 2 days. So you're going to have two different valves that come in here with this kit. This one here actually has a valve here. This is the one that goes on the back of the valve cover. The other one, it's just a air vent. It's hollow all the way through. So what I've always found in the past to be best for me, that works best for me, is just taking the grommet first and shoving it in there and get that towel out of there. Just wipe away any dirt that might be near it. So I always throw this grommet in first. They're usually not too easy to get in either. They're a good fit. So that's it, that's it. And then take your piece, this valve here, the one with the small hole in it, and just twist and push it down, twist it. Twisting at the same time. It'll go. Alright, so that's that. Oh, if you want to stick around a second and see me do the front one, I'll just turn this with a little bit there. Get my towel out again. I'm really on the finishing touches here. I'm real close to throwing the grill together and filling it up in antifreeze and firing this thing up soon. But anyway, just like the other one, just work it around. It'll get in there. And then the hollow one to the front of the motor, That one looks like it's going to be a bit tighter fit. Anyway, I want it to be this way because it's actually going to go into the air tube for... There it goes. Okay, and I can still turn it if I need to. But it feels good. It's got a good seal, so oil won't be seeping out of it. I was on a road trip one time, and this rubber grommet went bad, and it was leaking everywhere. And that was only like a year ago. All right, so anyhow, those are in place. I'm going to go and get that bolt that goes into that air intake. So let me move this again. And maybe here. Where's that bolt at? Oh, it's back here. So you'd probably be better off over there. I don't think you'll be able to see this. Maybe it's right behind that plug there. Anyway, you'll see the hole. Just let me get my fitting in here. Well, that part number that I gave you, that is the exact match. I actually bought the wrong one before, and it didn't fit inside the tube on this fitting here. And so I wasted like, I don't know, $15 on that. So that's going to be a 9/16. I did not look up a torque. You're just going into aluminum. So just tighten it till it's good. Good and snug. Your thread sealer will take care of it. Sealing it up. Just make sure it's good and snug though. Don't strip that sucker out. Then you take your new tube. Here, this is gonna go inside that fitting, and this is gonna go over top of it. So it seals it up. It's gonna seal it up real good. So just work it down in there, all the way down. Wasn't even that hard. Went pretty good. All right, let me grab the camera one more time and move you. Sorry, it's a lot of movement in this one. All right. So then the other end of that hose is going to go to that fitting on that valve cover. As soon as I get in here, okay. So I think I have to go under the throttle cable. Yeah, that's way better. Go under the throttle cable on that. And then just push it on here. Oh, that's going to be way better than what I had before. And I couldn't hear the air coming out, and I cheated and used duct tape. This is years ago. But you know what? It held up for a long, long time. So I'm going to throw my throttle cable back in there. Back in that one. And I'm going to go move on to the Banks cold air intake. Now, I had this intake for a couple of years now. I wanted to show you my old dirty filter. This thing is horrendous. If I hold it to the light, I can't even see through it light anymore at all. So I did get me a brand new one, but when they shipped it to me, the box is damaged. So see that? I mean, there's no holes in it. You can actually press them out. But I'm just going to get it in there now and show you guys what I'm doing. I looked at it real good. I inspected it really well. I mean, you can still see through there. It's just some of them lines are twisted up. So I'm going to put that on the back side or something so you can't see it through the air inlet hole. Shoot, I wasn't ready. So I guess I could just go here. I don't like that spot. All right, we'll go back to where we were. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to get something in the shot here. All right, right here, throttle body. So let me go get this long ass tube. And somebody's going to say, oh my God, he even painted the hose clamps. Yes, I did. They looked pretty good. If you can see that. I actually got to loosen those up a bit. I forgot they're snug from months ago when I first started this build. They're not real tight though, that's good. Okay. If you're getting one of these for the first time and you're checking this video out just for that, I'll give you an honest review, but it's kind of tough because when I did it, I actually got the Banks torque tube header and I did them all on the same day with this air intake. But oh my God, the power increase, I swear to God, it was worth every penny it was. As expensive as everything was. Wow, the power increase that I got, I swear to God, it was, if I remember right, I was getting like up to 50 miles an hour in like second gear, first and second gear. On an engine that already had about, I got it. This thing had 100,000. No, I think it had 96,000 miles on it when I got it. Yeah, now we're up to about 150. I got this back in 2012. It's 2021 now. So I'm just tightening up these hose clamps real quick. And if you guys want to hang around or fast forward, I don't care. But please like the video. It'll help me out. But I want to show you the finished product when we're done and show you these pretty ass hose clamps. Because this build is just really incredible looking. Make sure you get your hose clamps under straight so they look good. I had mine crooked a second ago. And I actually did these hose clamps in blue anodize. They look cool. The anodized paint's pretty cool. Actually, it's what I used on the valve cover too. And the rest is high temperature paint. Alright, so I don't know if I was in a shot or not. So what I did is I put my rubber boot on here. Here's my hose clamps. There's two of them here because there's a rubber boot. This is what comes with this Banks ram air kit. Then this is, it goes across the top there. We got a hose from this air intake that goes to that fitting we put in there just a little bit ago. But I got to get pliers and I can't do both right now while I'm holding the camera. So let me set you down. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Wait. Okay. Alright. So let me get my pliers here. Move this hose back, or clamp back off this hose. And I'm going to slide that hose right over top of that fitting we just put on. Don't forget to put your clamp back. There's perfect. Alright, now I've got to go and get the big air box. Is that in the shot? Not really, is it? Alright, sorry, I'm just trying to get a better view for you guys here. Alright. Actually lost one of these screws. Throughout this whole build, this is the first bolt that I lost. So I've got to go back later on. I only got two of these. It takes three. And big hole to the back. And the plastic is made just for the TJ. It's molded perfectly for that fender. And it bolts from the underside for the fender on the passenger side. Alright. Is it only 2 bolts? It can't be. Yeah, there's only 2 bolt holes. I guess I didn't lose a bolt throughout this whole thing then. Huh. That's kind of funny. So after this, all I really got is a couple of the, I gotta tighten that water pump pulley down. I'm gonna do that when I put the belt and fan on. So there's some tension on it. Yeah, got the wrench right here. Let's see. No, I lost the other one. Alright, so those top bolts are 8mm. The bottom one is 10. There's only 2 of them. Hold on. There we go. All right. All right. Just trying to snug this last one down. Just snug it down, it's plastic. And you don't want to scratch your paint underneath the underside of the fender either. But you want it to be secure. Okay. Then I get my air filter. Oh. If you're happen to be looking for this, a lot of different places online sell it. I found it at, I actually called Banks to make sure I got the right one. But the part number is, where is it? I just saw it. Oh, here it is. Part number 41506. That's the one for the Wrangler, the ram air system. I already checked the fitment and everything. It's perfect, except for the damage in this when they sent it. But I know that they didn't do that. It's delivery service, whoever it was, UPS, whatever. All right. So I'm gonna shove this in there. Oh, I probably shouldn't tighten everything down, did I? Yeah, shoot. All right. Now I can't get the tube to bend to be able to get that filter in there. So let me pull this off, see if that'll help me at all. Alright, I'm going to have to loosen this top one here on the throttle body, because I can't get the cone in there. There we go, that's good. Alright, grab the cone. Oh, this is oiled already. You should oil these things. Oh, is there another? Nah, it's too tight now. Should have did. Went through a practice run. But it only takes me a second. Now this kit didn't come with the clamp that went here. I went out and bought this one. Because I thought it could have been tighter around the filter on the old one. So good through there. Bring this tube back. Throw it on the inside that filter. Alright. Everything's looking good. I'll throw this hose back in place. And then I can start tightening up these hose clamps. And I am just about, we are just about all buttoned up here, man. There's only a few more things. I got the oxygen sensors and the downpipes. All the wiring done is on the engine. Oh, I still got to put the AC lines on and seal them up. I'll show you guys how I seal them up. So I'm just going to go around and tighten these clamps up. I'm going to go around and tighten the rest of these clamps up. I'm sure you don't want to see that. It's probably really boring for you. But next I'll get that serpentine belt on and then that fan clutch. Hey, here's coming out nice. Alright, please like and subscribe, man. I know that one was kind of boring, but man, I'm getting to the tedious parts now, you know. But I thought I'd give you guys some part numbers so that you could use, because I had a hard time finding some of that stuff. So yeah, hardest find the stuff I'll share with you guys. Please like and subscribe. It's while you're in there, man. Getting real close to firing this thing up. So yeah, join us again soon.